Philadelphia and Milwaukee, eh, Atlanta. I think we got Milwaukee on the board, right? Or is it? Yeah. So, yeah, no
Well,
problem.
they
Okay.
used to play the Braves used to play in
Yeah, I
Milwaukee.
was gonna say exactly. Phillies and the Braves are $1.70 favorite here over the Phillies. The total in this game is 8.5, shaded towards the under at -115. Guys, we got Kyle Gibson going against Max Fried in this one. In Gibson's last 7 starts, each one has not really been good. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say that they've been bad because he's given up more hits than innings pitched in 5 of his last 7 starts. I am not a Gibson guy whatsoever, but I'll say this. He has been the recipient of some pretty darn good luck because you know what? His team has won 4 of those games. In my opinion, that's going to stop tonight. Max Fried taking the hill tonight. And Max Fried is one of the best control pitchers in all of baseball. This guy has pinpoint control, 47 strikeouts, only 5 walks on the season. And I like the Braves in this spot because I think they're finally healthy. I know they've been very uneven, but now they got Acuna and Ozuna both back. Harper continues to struggle for Philadelphia. Remember, he's injured. And since he came back after he sat out for those 5 days, he's only 2 for 13. So myself, I like the Braves in this spot. Base winner.
Yeah, I mean, my model has it priced at -197, so that would indicate value at a -170. And so, I don't think it's an awful play. I don't really want to tread in the waters of -170 to -200. And we talked a little bit about that yesterday, but just to kind of reiterate this whole population over the last 2 years, minus it actually, if it's greater than -155 from a negative standpoint. So -155 to -200. There's a sample of over 700 games, and your ROI on those games is -6.55%. And I'm going to get into the Toronto game where I think there's a group of games where the line's a little less pricey that I want to play. Those are the waters that I'm kind of looking to play this year. But I mean, from a true modeling standpoint, it would indicate value on Fried. The one thing about Fried, and he's been pretty good so far this year with his metrics, but he does have a 43% stuff plus. So again, not an elite standing in that regard. Gibson's though 19% stuff plus. So there's some reasons, including my model, that point out that the Braves would be a good bet. But again, I don't want to be in that group unless I really love the play, and I really don't love this play.
Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, if you gave me a free bet, I'd probably go the other way, quite frankly. I think the Phillies their offense on the road is very good. I don't have much out of it. I think the line's a bit high, but, that being said, I kind of look at this line and say, why is this line so high? And that kind of has me saying, well, it's probably a Braves line. They're kind of maybe throwing it out, and they're trying to get people, I think, to say, well, Phillies are pretty good. Why are they getting such a big plus 150 price here? I don't have much on it. I'd take Fried over Gibson any day of the week. They have a better bullpen than the Phillies do. That's one of kind of Atlanta's, I think, saving graces is they have a pretty good bullpen. It's one of the better in baseball. And the Phillies, as we know, just don't. So, yeah, I'm kind of up in the air on this one. I get why you like it. Maybe an over, but I'm just kind of confused on this one, so I didn't play.
Yeah, I think the line is 170 just for what you just said. It's the pitching matchup. It's really not from an offensive standpoint. It's just Fried against Gibson. If you dive into Kyle Gibson's numbers and his games and the way he's looked, I mean, he has been the recipient of some good luck and some bats behind him again. But I think Fried at home. I mean, he's usually a monster. I think that is why the line is where it is. It's total pitching.
And I will say, TC, this is a very strong bet to make. These games that are listed, let's say 135, 140, and slowly but surely, by mid-afternoon or the day of, they're into the 170s. These are strong bets. This is sharp money moving these numbers. So, somebody knows something here. You're probably going to see Gibson struggle. You can kind of choreograph how these are going to go, quite honestly. So, yeah, I think you probably have a good bet here. I think it's kind of a goaty thing to just take the Phillies. I think it's a sucker bet. I think you're probably on the right side here.
Yeah, and you're right. When I looked at this, start handicapping this game last night, the opener was, I believe, like -145, and then here we go, it shoots up. So, exactly. Okay, so you lock me in. I'm going to take a shot with the Max Fried and the Atlanta Braves here tonight. It's up to 170, so we'll lay that here on this show with that. More of a play again against Gibson and pro Fried in this scenario. And again, I think Acuna, Azuna, the Braves are finally healthy, and hopefully they can get to Gibson tonight.